There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore.
What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome to the Romulus Rant. I am he, who shall not be named. Today I'm bringing you my first interlude video, which is basically a segment where I'll tackle some key points of upcoming content. Specifically today, my RWBY Retcon. RWBY, at the height of its hype, was considered as potentially one of the greatest anime of all time, and yet at another, the only thing in pop culture to divide its massive fan base as much or more as The Last Jedi did for Star Wars. In a nutshell, the story follows 4 magically imbued huntresses in training across the wondrous, often unforgiving world of Remnant. A world filled with vicious and relentless monsters who feed off of Facebook SJW comment section tweets, the literal manifestations of NRA wet dreams, and absolutely no gun policies because, as it turns out, guns don't really kill people, and neither do bullets. Seriously though, fanboy and hater alike will back me up on the accuracy of my synopsis. Unfortunately, the creator of the series and the literal backbone to the adrenaline-pumping fight scene choreography passed away in early 2015. The series has suffered greatly from his loss. And that's saying something. Like an understatement. A horrendous understatement. With class and prudence. That said, I have no intent on making too many major changes to the current canon. Consider my RWBY retcons as concrete answers and filler to the many plot holes in the series, all wrapped up in a World of Remnant type style of storytelling. But let me go ahead and break down a few things we'll only briefly cover later as a prologue. Okay, so from the top, I decided that the God of Darkness's name is Grim, since the main antagonists are referred to as the creatures of Grim and the God of Darkness created them. So, yeah. I named the God of Light Fae, which is Celtic or some shit for fairy. Monty based his characters heavily on those from the Grimm fairy tales, so there's your fucking connection. Ozpin is Bran fucking Stark, and Bran the Builder. He spent the last 18 millennia skin changing into other people to erect all of history's greatest cities and structures, including the 4 kingdoms. He also destroyed Remnant's moon. Yeah, your boy thought he was motherfucking Thanos or something, throwing pieces of moon rock at Salem. Salem was the first silver-eyed warrior, and she hates Ozpin for leaving her to die like Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Only the high ground was Grim Pits on Evernight instead of lava on Mustafar. So she's not just a lady mustache-twirling villain who's evil cause fuck you. She's a torture-induced, brainwashed prisoner of war, and her last human thought, feeling, and sight was of being left behind. The battle that answers the question of what happened to all the silver-eyed warriors is one of the key points where retcon omissions are made. Specifically that the conflict ended in a showdown between Salem and the Wizard, a conflict in which he personally allowed her to escape unwilling to deal the killing blow. I came up with a fantastical answer as to the unanswered question of where does dust come from. The Grimm do not disappear completely upon death. I love Monty, bless his resting soul, but I literally cringe every time I think of the missed opportunity and having the White Fang wear the mask of their fiercest Grimm kills. So the masks stay, and everybody doesn't seem so Star Trek red shirt cannon fodder generic. Huntsman academies do not train children. That's what combat schools are for. Like, for fuck's sakes, why does everyone just gloss over this blatant and reckless child abuse and endangerment? So, all huntsmen, with the exception of RWBY, cause silver-eyed fucking warriors,
What?
are at least 18 years of age upon entry into the academies. The CCT system does not black out cross-continental communication should a tower go down. I don't know how this mentally disabled idea was greenlit. No handy racial? Should one continent's system fail, only that continent loses CCT capability, as is continually demonstrated throughout the series after Volume 3. Maids are capable of using cross-seasonal magic because it's fucking magic, bro. Also, the maid's powers aren't canonically based on the seasons, those are simply the names of the maidens. Also, I say we only saw them perform non-cross-seasonal magic in the World of Remnant video because they just gained their magic, which expressed itself differently in each one of them. So, logic. Oh, and the faunus are all black. Red bone, yellow bone, or biracial mulatto, they're all black, bruh. And before y'all arrow me through the chest in front of a traumatized teenager on the top of the principal's office in the comments,
What?
there are only like 5 black human characters in all of RWBY. Mind you, the only other 2 black characters in RWBY are faunus. Actually, man, I don't know what race Illy is. This bitch go from Dark Michael to Light Michael Jackson like the landlord just showed up when rent is due. From a meta standpoint, my retcon could totally explain the invisibility of faunus racism in the show. Ask yourself this: why are we told about faunus racism but never see it? Then riddle me this: why almost 30 years after the Rodney King incident was recorded, are we only now experiencing a wave of recorded footage of police brutality? I'm just suggesting that perhaps for that same inexplicable reason, we've yet to see it on Remnant. And since I'm totally shipping Bumblebee still, that's a check off for SJW, LGBT, and POC representation. But if you're racist with a hard R and don't want the character whose color is black to be black, she could just be an albino cat. Anyways, man, thanks for checking out another video. I fucked with you.
And we'll fox with each other.
Hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell so we can discuss big facts and who's big, mad, or butthurt in the comments for the first hour. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit that dislike button if you're a bitch.